Hi guys, and welcome to Bomb Anime. It's your girl,
Ruka.
And Big Boy Sam here, bringing you an episode of High Rise Invasion. You know what it is? Let's get right into it.
So I remember seeing the trailer for this anime and I was going to just give this one a miss because it just seemed silly. Just based on the fact that everyone's on a high rise and you've got to go on bridges to go to the other high rise. But this one was recommended to me by Big Boy Sama.
No.
You're the one that said we should.
It was on the list. And we picked from the list because you wouldn't pick from the list. You made me pick from the list.
Invasion.
You know what? Okay, guys.
I suggested a different anime.
I'm not going to pick nothing from now on. Ruka's going to pick everything. And then if we do this, everything's on her. This was already on the list of anime that just started, and then everyone was going on about. Nah.
This was not on my list.
This was not me picking this one.
You picked this one.
You know what?
Said High Rise Invasion.
Anywho.
So let's get into it. Like Big Boy Sam said, let's get into it. So the very beginning was very brutal. It had that sort of grainy visuals to it, but I don't actually understand why the grainy visuals were there. It didn't feel like there was a reason that it was placed, but it did give us a good idea on what we're going to expect for the rest of the anime. It did set the tone. The whole brutality of the man trying to remove the sword from the dead person's head set the tone, but then there was the blood that just looked like a little, do you know what it reminded me of? A water fountain, you know, those old school water fountains, you press the little button and it was weird to me.
So basically, the beginning of the anime was exactly what I'm going to do to Ruka right now, which is stab her in the head and pull the sword out very slowly and let the water fountain of blood gush and be like, yes, ha ha ha, you deserve this. All jokes aside.
Oh my god. If I turn up missing, you know who it was.
But nobody knows you, fam. No one knows who you are, bro. Anywho, all half jokes, sort of kind of jokes aside, the whole concept of the show so far to me seems like a mobile game. You know them games where you're on the platform and you have to go from bridge to bridge and sort of conquer each area. After Snake, but not quite King of Ages or King of Empire or whatever it is. And it looked like Yuri was the playable character and plot armor was protecting her. Yeah, it felt like Baby Down Metal Gear Solid, but if it was a mobile version.
So we have a character called Yuri. She is the main woman at the moment, and she has been transported from her school to this high-rise building, and there's no way to call out apart from being able to call people who are also in this quote-unquote world, which is what her brother has said, that it's a different world. He's also here, and they are going to try to make their way back to each other. This kind of feels like Darwin's game, you know, the whole you can't call out on your phone, you can only call people who are within the game or the world, and it being a fight to the death for some unknown reason. Hopefully we are going to find out why this is even happening, and it's kind of weird that she didn't realize that this could happen, since it seems like loads of people are just getting transported from the world. She was at school, it's a public area. No one has noticed random people disappearing. It hasn't made the news.
Well, I didn't get that. What I thought was this anime kind of shows more like despair, but not in the conventional way, in the sort of fantastical, weird, over-the-top way. It was just weird. Like, I don't get how they got here. I don't even understand the significance of the mask. And just like Ruka said, if people are disappearing left, right and center, surely everyone knows that this is happening. But there's not enough people that I've seen for everyone to know. If they're all taken from different parts of the world, for example, who knows? I felt like this first episode should have given me more information than the information I was given. It was like fan service and gore.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that. And we also have the whole point of the masks trying to drive people to take their own lives. But there is really no reason why I feel like that should even be a thing. No one here seems over the age of 40 that we've seen so far. None of the police officers or any of the masks. Everyone seems 40 and younger. So why on earth are you trying to get them to take their own lives? Why are you trying to drive them to the edge of despair? Why aren't you just getting rid of them if that's what you want to do? Because they also said that if you don't actually commit suicide, then they're just going to go ahead and end your life for you. So why not just do that in the first place? I don't really get it. And I also don't get why it was instantly, how can I say this? How can I edit myself? Assaulty for literally no reason. It had no purpose here. It just seemed so unnecessary. We already understood that this was a terrible world. You did not need to include that element. I don't understand why it was there. I wasn't here for it, and I hope to not see it again because it's gonna annoy me, to be honest. Well, why are you triggering people for no reason?
The triggering aspects, as I said, just felt gratuitous. It was just, again, it's an incredulous situation that I don't know how many times we need to say it. It just made no sense to be there. I wish I had more information from this episode. Probably future episodes will tell me more, but right now it's like, I was kind of looking forward to this and I feel a little bit deflated. But there are a few good topics. I mean, like the whole battle between what is humanity and is survival part of humanity, and we've just been conditioned to not be human. But that's me clutching because really and truly there wasn't much talking, but there was lots of ripped skirts and ripped blouses, so...
For no reason. I did like the whole aspect of being controlled. I liked the way the inside of the mask looked. You are nasty.
Bruv, you said it, fam.
Oh my god. Please, please, help me. Help me deal with this dude.
Yes, it's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
So, I like the inside of the mask, the way that it kind of looks like the Matrix on the inside. You know, it's like code.
Just because it's green.
It's like code, and the fact that it's somehow controlling the people. I would like, again, more information, but of course we are going to get more information on the course of this anime. But I do like that whole aspect. I hope it's not a superficial reason. There are obviously people behind who are doing the controlling, and they have whatever motives that they have. Again, it kind of reminds me of Darwin's Game. You know, there was those others who were controlling the situation from behind the scenes, but we do need more information. This episode, boo, is all I'm gonna say.
Every time you compare it to Darwin's Game, I get a little bit upset.
Because Darwin's Game is so good.
You know what? Watch our videos on Darwin's Game. It's a good anime. Trust me, you know what we mean when you watch our videos. Shameless plug. But
I know. This is the Netflix adaptation of Darwin's Game.
Wow! Look, Ruka said earlier, just to let you know, we watch the animes, we write our notes, and then we talk about it, right? Normally my notes are like 4 or 5 pages long. This is half a page, because not a lot was said. Like, look, I was introduced to character, Fat Mask. Fat Mask was then killed. I was then introduced to Trenchcoat Mask. He wasn't killed.
Sniper Mask. That's better.
Sniper Mask is different from Trenchcoat Mask.
Okay.
Yeah, see? I took notes. Then I was introduced to Mizushita, who was a police officer who killed his senpai.
For no reason.
And then tried to, But then doesn't matter because he was killed. And
somehow cremated with what? I don't know.
Because Sniper Mask killed Mizushita. And then Maid Mask killed herself.
Ordered to. I don't understand that. It was like she said something like, if the masks come off, then you have to terminate yourself. For what reason? I don't really know.
So we're introduced to about 8 or 9 characters, and 6 of them kill themselves. This is going to be fun. I mean, like, it's not like Kanibado where everybody was a character. Like, do you know what I mean? It's gonna be a good thing to write about.
I mean, I only took 3 names down because I already knew right off the bat people are not going to last long here. I was actually under the impression that Yuri's brother might not have actually been her brother. It just seemed a little bit too convenient, and I feel like that would be an interesting twist if the person she was speaking to on the phone turned out to actually not be her brother, but another mask.
Well, Stanford Mouse had a picture of Yuri in his pocket.
Yeah, which was weird.
Not only was it creepy and weird, but what if that is Rika? Oh, by the way, as well, the whole anime, she's saying Oni-chan. So for our people out there who already know what Oni-chan means, it means big brother, right? But obviously, because it's Netflix, it has the guy's name. I'm just saying, come on Netflix, can't do better than that, because you haven't told us what the brother's name is yet, except through subtitles. And it kind of takes away from the whole telling of the story. Because if she's responding Oni-chan, I want the reveal to be when we're introduced to Rika, the brother's name. But Netflix obviously bungled that up, so.
I disagree with that. If you read a lot of subtitles, a lot of the time it will say, for instance, sensei, but the subtitles will actually say the person's name, and it just, that's how it goes in subtitles. So
No, I get that, and I understand that, and that's cool for other anime that actually have something going for it. However, because this one didn't have too much going for it, it's just another spit in the face, I think, personally. Again, I was looking forward to this, and I still see potential, but, I'm angry, innit? Ugh.
So, guys, yet again, we have introduced you to yet another Big Boy Summer classic.
Rick is going to end up like that first person we saw. Carries on with this BS.
Only good things ever come from Big Boy Summer picking an anime.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace.